for match 1 of the Mobile Division Knockout Stage Semi-Finals. So please welcome the players!
ว้าว
ตอนนี้เหลือ 4 คนแล้วนะครับ เสียงต้องมาให้สุดนะครับ
เสียงดังได้อีกไหมคะ
1 ใน 4 นี่แหละครับจากรองแชมป์ของเรานะครับ Now we have RK Ready from Indonesia and Yasin Shadraoui from Morocco. And for match 2, we have Rentao from Brazil and TJZ Sweet 20 from China. Okay, are you guys ready?
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 Yeah.
Okay, so please go to your stations. ถ้าพร้อมแล้วนะครับ เดี๋ยวเราจะเริ่มการแข่งขันกันแล้วนะครับสำหรับรอบ Semi-Finals นะครับ โอเค ตอนนี้เสียงในห้องส่งนี่คือกล้องกังวานสนุกสนานมากนะครับ And now over to our commentary teams please.
Off over there on the stage, Toy and Bella, thank you very much. What a introduction for our incredible semi-finalists, the top 4 mobile players in the world over the course of the season were just in front of your very eyes. It's some lineup we have. Radin versus Yasin on one side, and then you have Rentao versus Sweat on the other, Barry. Big games.
I mean, Group C, I'm just looking there. Both men, Rentao top Group C, he's there. And Etalawi is there as well, so that's something to keep an eye on. These guys have already played. Rentao won, so you got to get over the semi-final though first. It's not going to be easy. Sweat has probably impressed me the most. Radin, we know what we get out of him. Rentao is the big personality here that you need to control him as well as control the gameplay. I mean, yeah, this is going to be incredible. I think we've got the 4 best players for a mobile left based on the whole day yesterday and what they've produced today so far.
Certainly in terms of consistency that we've seen so far, I'd agree with that. A moment to speak about Yasin, of course. We'll see him take on Radin in semi-final number 1. He's one of 6 Moroccans that qualified here for the World Finals. He's the only one left.
Yeah, that's incredible. I mean, the bragging rights go back with him, don't they?
Don't they just?
Amongst his friends.
A big match against someone dubbed and kind of tipped as a future world champion in Radin, his birthday today. That'll be on one side. Then Rentao against Sweat, who we just saw contest their quarterfinals. No rest for them. No time to rest. It's now straight into the semi-finals coming up very soon. I mean, dare I say, one of the strongest semi-final lineups that we've seen across many of our mobile competitions. They just get better and better.
And it's written in the stars for one of these guys to push on. We're looking at the world champion here on mobile. Any of these guys could win it. Any of these guys deserve it. And this is where you now really need to keep the pressure on lock and key. You need to just not let the room get to you. There's a lot of noise here. There's a lot of people, you know, moving around, and you can see here, there just need to be locked in. A little bit of meditation here and a little bit of a calm before the storm, so to speak, Harry. But this is where it's won, I think, as well now. Whatever about losing in a final, I know it's gut-wrenching, but you want to get to the final, don't you? You don't want to go out in a semi-final. You do want to get to that final. It's the ultimate test for you.
Can't take your eyes off the prize and overlook Sweat here if you are Rentao. Chinese eFootball is here to stay. And the lone Moroccan, the Atlas Lion, without his pride, going up against a Garuda Warrior in Radin on the other side. It's just so fun being here at the World Festival in Bangkok. One of these 4 will be the world champion of 2026.
Incredible. I mean, even Radin, when you look at his path to the final, if he gets through here, if he gets through the Moroccan, he has had an unbelievably difficult group. I mean, he's played unbelievable all day, but yesterday, but he's going to have to earn this World Championship. Not saying any of the games are easy, of course, but when you just look at the score lines and who he's actually faced off again, serious pedigree he's come up against. He's probably the most battle-tested, I would say, or he's definitely been tested the most, anyway, in my opinion, from what we've seen. And he still keeps coming up with the answers, doesn't he? The Moroccan, very impressed with him, obviously, in his results. Could he cause a bit of an upset here, Harry?
Well, 5 years of eFootball experience will come into play here. in order to lift that trophy at the end of today. For Yacine Etadloui, he will be under immense pressure. But pressure makes diamonds, as they say. And I'm glad we get a chance to start off with this semi-final. Brazil's Rentao against China's Sweat 20, both controlling Barcelona. And what a tense affair we will have here. Both players respect each other immensely. Of course, Sweat would have had a front row seat to Rentao's World Championship victory in 2024. He was out in the group stages in that year, out to watch on the sidelines. Now he's on the stage against the man who lifted the trophy.
Oh, what a pass.
Sweat in the changed Barcelona strip, attacking this left-hand goal. And the FC Barcelona club event champion and world champion of 24, Rentao in the famous blue and red. First foray forward for Rentao. Sweat allowed to run with Rafinha here. Lewandowski. Firmino dropping deep. Rashford is starting for Sweat 20. That would be one to keep an eye on. To the feet of Ferran. Pedri. Robert Lewandowski. Ferran Torres forces the save. Biggest chance of the game in the opening 25.
It's a lovely move. It's just a simple triangle, but done at this level, there's nothing simple about it. It's perfectly placed, and he just doesn't get the power or the placement. You give that to Rentao again, that's in the back of the net, and he knows it too. You can see in his little camera there. You cannot let Rentao score first if you're Sweat, Harry, here. It'll be an uphill battle, become a mountain climb, because he's so confident when he gets 1-0 up.
Rafinha with the outswinger looking towards Araujo up from the back. Rafinha. This is controlled from Rentao. Xavi with a volleyed cross in towards Ferran. Sweat survives that onslaught. Half an hour gone. Rentao starting to get those one-touch passes going. Xavi to Rafinha. Nice footwork. Xavi's continued his run here as well. Oh, no one there to tap it in. Wonderful move from Rentao. Sweat's hanging in there. Lewandowski, Ferran. This is dangerous. Shepherded away over the top though to Ferran, across to Rafinha! Goal to Rentao!
This is not what you want to see. A confident, happy, smiling Rentao. If you are Sweat, because he is going to feed off that, isn't he, Harry? He's going to feed off that now that he's got the goal. He was knocking on the door. He's been all over Sweat in the first half, to be fair.
And you can see the reactions from the Chinese eFootball contingent sat behind their man. And you can see them in Rentao's face camera there. They knew the first goal would be very important. And 5 minutes from half-time. You felt it was coming. Rentao was building. And Sweat, despite surviving most of the attacks, just that concentration slipped.
Yeah, he just hasn't been able to get his foot on the ball as much. This is what Rentao does. He makes simple possession look extremely advanced, or he makes the advanced stuff he's doing look simple. It's very difficult to play against him.
Confirmation, your latest goal scored by the 27-year-old world champion of 2024. This is better from Sweat though. Rashford with the ball roll onto his right foot. And it is the immediate reply. Perfect response from Sweat 20.
He's locked in though, he's not getting out of that zone. They're celebrating behind his shoulder. You can see there, Harry, as you mentioned, the contingent there. I mean, the first passage of play that he put the ball together, I mean, he's shown his skills, and Rentao was just looking at this and saying, do I need changes?
Well, half-time is just 2 minutes away. Sweat 20 on the board in our semi-final. Half-time. Rentao 1, Sweat 21. The majority of the attacking phases have been going Rentao's way, but Sweat 20's hung in there and he's got his reward.
Do you know what, Harry? I need to say something, right? That's a massive, massive, massive tip what Sweat is after showing you there. He was getting dominated. He pauses the game. Not to make changes, just to break the momentum a little bit and just cool himself, because you can easily lose the head. I do it at home the whole time. I go 1-0 down against a player that you should be beating or you should be able to compete better against, and then the game gets away from you because you're agitated. Amazing mentality.
It's a really good spot from you there, Barry. It's definitely you against you up there on that stage. They've swapped sides now. Sweat 20 with the kickoff in the change. Barca strip. With Frenkie de Jong. He and Pedri definitely like orchestrating things in the midfield. Oh, and Pedri's actually broken through the defence. What a last-ditch tackle that was. Needed to be perfect. Rafinha, Ferran. They're going at each other now in this second half. Gavi can't get it around the corner to his teammate in the box. Sweat's been really impressive in this midfield third. He's not panicked at any time he's had possession. Rentao's really struggled to keep up. Ball up to Lewandowski, trying to do a bit of big man play up top, but we're in the realms of time now, Barry, where subs could make a big, big difference in this game. 66th minute.
Yeah, it's going to happen now, the next breakage in play, you would imagine, but I've been really impressed with Sweat possession-wise. I mean, he's just doing the unorthodox thing all the time. He's super difficult to read. I'm even trying to read him here sitting back with no pressure. I mean, it's difficult to know what he's doing next.
Rafinha to try and drive the ball forward, maybe. Patient from Rentao. Lewandowski, Rafinha, back to Lewandowski. Oh, he can't get the ball under his control, and it is a goal kick. Time for some changes here. These two men topped their respective groups. Sweat on top of Group D and Rentao top of Group C.
They're both very similar setups, both very similar play styles actually. It's kind of a similar game when they both have the ball, and defensively there's been a couple of interceptions there. I mean, again, you see that Araujo, that Showtime Araujo, I cannot stress enough how powerful that card is. And I think Ferran Torres again coming on as a substitute. Could he be the hero? We've seen it throughout the match day yesterday, match days and the group stage yesterday, Harry. He could pop up again here.
Approaching the final 15, you'd imagine the next goal would put you in prime position to advance to our grand final and be one game away from being crowned world champion. Here comes Sweat 20. Maintaining possession. Who knows how much time is left? What a tackle from Fermin. And that'll set Rentao on his merry way. Around the corner to Ferran. Rashford. Dani Olmo, look out for his footwork. Araujo, though, is strong. Rentao starting to win that midfield battle we were alluding to earlier. Rashford can't latch onto it. Olmo turns nicely. Final 5 minutes approaching us here. Nice turn. Which way will the twist in the tail go, if there is to be one here in the 90? Moving dangerously, Rentao. How much stoppage time will be added on here? I don't think that
Not
much, because the ball has stayed in play for the majority, so Rentao needs to get a bit of a wiggle on here. That pressure from Sweat has forced the full-time whistle. Rentao 1, Sweat 21. In the Battle of Brazil versus China, we are headed to extra time.
That's what the pressure does to you there, Rentao. I think he wasn't watching the clock. I think he probably thought he wanted one more possession. Sure, if you can read the body language here, Harry, what's your interpretation of this?
Well, I'd hate to assume. Doesn't seem too troubled at the moment, does he, Reddy? But here we go, extra time underway. And it's Rentao in this home strip attacking this right-hand goal. Early on, it's Varane who cannot get the ball on target.
He's offside anyway. Luckily for Rentao, he's offside.
Rentao couldn't believe the offside. Ferran Torres couldn't steer that one on target. Good to get those out of the way when they don't mean anything. Just a reminder to Sweat 20 how lethal Rentao can be. Must maintain that concentration level. Oh, that's a naughty one. And the referee's been lenient over the course of this World Finals. I think we've only seen one sending off, at least from the games that we've jumped into. 5 minutes to go in this first period of extra time. Finds the lane to pass to Ferran. Tries the 1-2, not successful now. Here is the last attack of this first period of extra time, you'd imagine. In fact, no. The referee has seen enough. There are celebrations on the stage. I wonder, has there been a goal in our other semi-final?
It sounds loud enough. We can hear it here over the headphones. It sounds very loud. Sure, we'll see.
Just 15 minutes remaining, just one period of extra time left between these two. If we cannot separate them, we're headed to a penalty shootout. Here we go. Put your best thumb forward.
Substitutions taking place.
We're underway. It'll be Sweat 20 with possession first. Nice tackle from Koundé. Up to Rashford here, trying to just give Yamal something to chase. Almost found a nice pocket of space to run into himself.
Oh,
Only 5 minutes left here, just ran back to the challenge of
this is it
Rentao.
now, I think, one chance.
No time for hesitation, nice layoff to De Jong. Olmo. Is this the time for Rentao? Frenkie De Jong. Back to him now. Just waiting for runners, waiting for a blip in the defensive line. No time added on. It's Lamine Yamal. Can he find Olmo? The answer is no. We're heading to spot kicks to decide one of our finalists. We cannot split Sweat and Rentao. These two heading for a penalty shootout. Barry, what can we say?
I'm nervous. I'm nervous with the penalties because what a game, though. It's enthralling game. Straight into the penalties. Who has the nerve?
Rentao to take first. The right foot of the Englishman, Rashford. Straight down the middle, saved by Sweat. Ferran Torres up first for the man from China, matches the direction of Rentao. This time successfully. Now, Fermin Lopez. Slow run up. Scores. Needed to score that one.
It's a great pen.
To maintain the advantage in this shootout, it's Dani Olmo for Sweat 20. Saved by Rentao! He guessed correctly. Now for Rentao to try and get an advantage. Down the middle and scores with Olmo. It'll be the left foot of Yamal. Saved by Rentao!
This is huge.
Big swing penalty for the man who just missed it on the other side. It's Yamal for Rentao. Scores as cool as you like. And Sweat 20 must score this penalty. It's Gavi for Sweat 20 to keep his hopes alive. He scores. But now, to win the game and send Rentao to the world final, Frankie de Jong steps up and scores, and Rentao books his ticket to a date with destiny, our FC Barcelona club event champion. Beats a tricky, a difficult competitor in Sweat 20 China. Be proud, your man stood up and did his very best, but Rentao on his knees. He knows he got away with one there.
He does. I was just thinking it myself. He knows. He knows. He's shaking there. The adrenaline is pumping. Oh my days, I mean the nerve there to go down the middle again when he was already cancelled out through the middle. Incredible nerve from Rentao. That's what world champions do, they just find a way to win. Very impressed with Sweat though, not to undervalue his performance. He controlled the game for large portions of it, but Rentao, there's something in the air. We've said it all day, we said it yesterday. This is him at his pomp. He loves it, Harry, he loves it.
He mentioned in his interview after the quarter-final that he wanted to bring out that celebration, and well, Morocco, their representative, survives. Let's head to the stage and hear from our grand finalists. It's going to be Yassine against Rentao in the mobile grand final to come.
All right, make some noise for Rentao from Brazil and Radin from Indonesia.
Yeah.
Woo! Congratulations to
Wow.
you. All right, now you have your ticket to the grand final. How confident are you that you can win this tournament, and why?
Eu já sou campeão mundial, tenho chance de se tornar bicampeão mundial, marcar meu nome na história. Só de estar aqui novamente é muito difícil. Só quem tenta sabe como que é. E a gente tá aqui de novo, mais uma final, cara, representando bem demais. Agora descansar um pouco, esfriar a cabeça, ainda tem o pessoal do console para jogar. Tem outros brasileiros contemporâneos, o JV, o João Victor e o Fute Fácil. Vou estar torcendo muito para eles também chegarem na final. E é isso, cara. Tamo junto.
So he said like he very happy and he tried to have a race before to be the champion, to defeat the grand final, and he tried his best for this round, and he gonna do everything his blade for his friend from Brazil and from other countries also.
اول حاجه كنبغي نقول الحمد لله وكنبغي نشكر صحابي كاملين العائله خوتي الناس اللي كنعرف الناس اللي كنبغي شكرا لهم بزاف ثاني حاجه في فينال غيكون صعيب ان شاء الله ولكن غندير اللي عليه وغنديها ان شاء الله.
Okay,
Okay,
please.
so he said first that he feels and want to say thanks to his friend and all of his fans. And the second he think is the next match for the grand final is going to be so hard, but he will do his will and do his best.
Okay, so, good Bella, anything else?
I was about to ask the same question, but he already answered to the
Okay.
fan. Thank you. Wow.
Thank you so much. A round of applause.
Wow.
Thank you so much.
Woo.